Because I love buffets, bro.
Yeah, buffets
I
are
grew
great.
up, when I was growing up, they had finally got a buffet in our town, dude, and people were fucking
losing their
fired up.
mind, right?
Oh, dude, somebody shot out the windows, bro, from the inside, dude. That's how excited people were.
You know, I had breakfast with a guy a couple weeks ago, and he'd never masturbated, and I was just so jealous.
Got into stand-up, and I always like making people laugh. Like I used to do a similar thing when I was a child. At the lunch table, we'd get some kids who were mentals, or a couple of them might have been mentals, and a couple kids that were well, you know, and we get there and sit them to make them drink milk and then tell jokes and do stuff until one of them just blew milk out of their face, you know? And if you get some straight up just couple mentals, boy, some straight up sawed off humans, you get them to straight up blow leche out their dome, dude. That's America right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew I was like, oh, I got some kind of a gift here. You know? I almost blew the throat out of this one boy. Almost blew the throat out of this one boy named Tot. T-O-T was his name. Kind of a bad name too to be mentally challenged. But also easy for him to spell. And I'm not joking, that's what his father said. And easy for him to spell backward and forward. Same name, Tot. So that's true, man.
Was this guy's his name was Todd?
Why are you so laughing at him?
It's just a funny sounding name. That's all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny, I guess. Tot.
Yeah, well,
You know,
let's
Tot.
talk about Todd.
Sometimes he would just say T-O-T was his name, but I knew it was Tot.
Yeah.
He would try to spell it out, and you know, like he was tricking me.
Yeah.
We did a bunch of mushrooms, and we didn't, I don't know, we weren't really in the race or anything, but at one point we took over a table. Somebody had a table where they had all the cups of water, and we took it over right in the middle. And I'm just flying on mushrooms at this point, dude. I'm looking, you know, the Lord's looking for me, you know, and I'm looking for him, you know. We're gonna meet up that afternoon. But and people were running by in this race, you know, it's tens of thousands of people in this race. And when they get close, someone would try to get the water, and we'd be like, no, it's for Asian people only. So you had so many people, and they're running. They have to keep going. There's a huge flow of people. They can't argue or discuss it.
Right.
You'd be like, oh, it's Asians only. And they're like, and they just keep on fucking moving.
Passing out from dehydration a quarter mile down the road.
All these Irish people stacking up at the curb at the next turn, just boom, boom. And Asian people were just so happy,
Super
bro.
hydrated.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you this. So somebody got a CB radio by us, you know. So this one lady that used to do substitute teaching, right? Her son his mouth was always real slippery. He had like a kind of a salivary deal.
Disorder.
I wouldn't say disorder. Okay. But he had like
It's a deal.
he was missing a gasket on one of the edges. I would say that.
Just leaking.
Yeah, he definitely, yeah. Like you wouldn't fucking, if he leaned his head to one side, dude, you're gonna have to dry him up, you know? So this fella one time named Michael was his name. And he
See it.
Oh, yeah.
But then when I was under the influence, I couldn't see it. Now I can really see it.
Dude, everybody, my buddy, this one dude used to he would start to do a little dust, you know, start touching his asshole, bro. By the end of the night, if we had a couple of bags, he'd have 4 fingers in his fucking ass, dude. He had like you know, that some of those people eat their hair. You see those videos where people eat their hair, you know? He just had like a weird tick like that, where he would just, I don't know what it was. He just like
under the pants. He would go in the pants.
in his ass, in his own ass.
I want to be honest with you. The other day I saw a guy in a leather jacket at a Mexican restaurant. If you wear a leather jacket at a Mexican restaurant, well, you can just stay away from me. You can stay away from me. You can stay away from me.
Never happened.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You've never masturbated?
No.
Oh my gosh, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. What is that called? What do you guys call that?
Nothing really.
There's got to be a special nickname. I think in gay culture, if it's a man in gay culture, a guy that's never kissed a woman is called a golden Oreo.
Mm.
So I wonder what that is. My God, brother.
My mom worked
fucking hard for us. And on Fridays, no matter what, on Fridays we're going to McDonald's.
Really? Yeah.
No matter, we were like, hell yeah.
What would
that
you
was
get?
like,
Do you remember what you got?
shit.
This is the same. My mom would take it
Filet-o
sometime.
fish, baby. Filet-o fish.
Fucking what an asshole.
Yeah, I love that
What
filet-o
a
fish.
fancy ass kid.
Fuck yeah, dude. I still eat those. That's still my dessert. Like if I want to cheat, if I'm going to cheat, I'm going to go get that filet-o fish. Are you kidding me?
What fucking asshole kid
Yeah.
gets the fish, dude? I didn't even know we could order the fish till I was like 30 years old. I thought you had to be like a real adult.
Because that was my mom's shit. My mom got the filet-o fish, so I got into it too.
And it would stay there unbothered in a little baggy, waterproof in case the fucking rain came.
In case the floods came, in case something got biblical, you could still break out a fucking...
Yeah, I still, in case Louisiana all over again, I'm on a tire floating, waving at the airport. Fucking, I'm here, cocksuckers.
Dude, how great would that be? You're on the news, they're like showing you, and you're just down there doing coke, and they're fucking waving at the helicopters. Like, how many videos are there of the news during Katrina where there's just a bunch of brothers just blowing a fucking blunt and they fucking couldn't put it on?
And just yelling up, you can't stop me, bitches.
I was the first one that had to quit my job full time. So I kind of got like, I was like, guys, are we doing this? Because I got to give up on Giggle. Like I had to quit Giggle. Everybody else was able to work both jobs. Q was still a fireman. Sal still owned it was still bartender and he owned
Well,
that
let's
music
say,
venue.
look, still a fireman is a unique term
Yeah.
as well. I'm not saying I love firemen, right?
Yeah.
Especially if there's a fire going on.
The number one person you want to see.
But there's not a fire, dude. They're basically people that are training for the hot dog eating contest.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Well, I remember one time I got stuck in a tunnel. My car broke down in a tunnel in Pittsburgh, and I had to defecate extremely, and that's French actually for shit.
Yeah.
And I had to defecate. And so I got in my back seat of my car, and the only like I didn't have any choice. This was like, it was like something had gotten into my body, like a pink eye had gotten into my stomach, and all the shit in my body was coming out of my body.
You had
It was
pink eye
like-
in your stomach?
Yeah, it was like, hey, we need all this shit out of here.
I had gingivitis once in my stomach.
Did you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. And I got diarrhea from that too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how I got down there.
And I had to defecate into a frisbee. I had an upside down frisbee was all I had.
Really? Be real.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What? And so I'm in this tunnel. There were cars whizzing by. Here's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Extremely hard to poop when cars are going by at 50, 60, 70 miles an hour and furious too.
Yeah.
Furious. Like, and also white people. Like, it was Pittsburgh, so it's furious white people driving by. If other people, some certain ethnicities, I can shit easier when they're driving by, honestly. Like if a couple of brothers are rolling by blasting some fucking good music, I can fucking blow ass all day into a frisbee, right?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
problem. I'm part of it. Everybody seems like it's more laid back.
Yeah.
But an angry white dudes, rolling by, 6, 7,
Well, they
8
would probably
a.m.
call somebody too, huh?
Oh, they weren't calling anybody. I mean, the only free finger they had, they were waving it out the window at me.
Yeah.
They weren't using it to dial the phone.
So you shit on a frisbee.
I had to shit in the open. Now
not the top part, but the bottom part.
a frisbee is basically a cup. Basically, the sides.
A plate. It's a plate.
A plate. Well, a plate is just a cup. That's
Wait.
way
No.
spaced out.
Let me get
Stop.
this straight. Hang on. Are you
A plate is
still
just a
driving?
wide cup.
No.
Or you pulled over?
Oh, I pulled it. Yeah, I pulled over the car. I think honestly, I'd run
Why
out of
couldn't you
gas.
just shit on the ground? Why did you have to like
I was
put
in
a
a
plate
tunnel.
underneath?
Yeah, so it's dark. Shit on the
Yeah.
fucking guy. Go outside and
What's-
shit.
In a tunnel,
Why would you have to plate your own
idiot.
shit?
Okay, you should be familiar with tunnels, dude.
Why?
Huh?
Because of Vietnam? Because you're gonna do that shit again right now, man?
What
Because-
shit, bro?
Why you? Oh, no, dude.
Whoa,
Right,
guy.
you're doing that Nam shit again, huh, bro?
What? Nam what?
You thought that I was digging tunnels in the Ho Chi Minh Trail and trying to attack you people?
No, I thought you meant
think that was
Nam,
me?
the fruit juice, the pomegranate fruit juice that's always in there. What is that stuff called? Palm, yeah, no. No, dude.
No, not Palm, Nam.
Bro, I don't believe in Vietnam. I don't believe in
It
a lot of
happened?
war. Huh?
Oh, it's
I'm not saying it
conspiracy?
didn't happen, dude.
Are you those,
They never found the boats, dude. You know?
Oh, right.
It's just
I
like
think it's a
slavery. They never
conspiracy
found the
too, yeah.
boats.
What do you mean tunnels, though, bro?
So anyway, I'm in a tunnel, and there's only 2 lanes going each way. There's nowhere to get out in a tunnel. Like in a tunnel,
Right.
Cars are whizzing by.
Yeah,
And so I had to get in the back seat and defecate into this frisbee.
Right.
And then wait for the cops to come.
Why
You called the
Why
cops?
the cops come?
Had to call the cops. Not somebody. I had just shit in a frisbee.
Jake Paul right here knocks out Tyron Woodley in the 6th round and win the rematch. Good. Woodley doesn't throw enough punches, and the fight is just a lot of like punch, clutch or, hug, punch, hug, punch, hug. They should lose a point if they hug. Or see who's willing to take it to second base. If you're hugging whoever, who's willing to, go even further a little.